watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if his quarterback goes his way again.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with the first down. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Grabbed in the middle. It's Roberts. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bears are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
I tell you, you got to have great timing on these out routes, and the QB and receiver had that. Quarterback put it right out in front of him. Receivers just got to be able to make the play.
Leaves it with the back. Got room to work. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given them a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a third down conversion. Got his man. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Fast completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They go to the draw. Makes his man miss.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays. Taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to get the field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
That RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
They're going to run it. And to the end zone he goes.
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Turay. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Arizona's offense will get the ball for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage. They can play man zone, but I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end, like their...
Ball is loose. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
It's so hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get him to fall and do whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Smith wants to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Let's talk a little about Arizona. Great pickup on the defensive front. Three-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around on that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That's reeled in. It's Richardson. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the running back. He was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country. And we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Got it in the middle. It's Teray. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Arizona comes out with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. Smith dropping the pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been. It was a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just run him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. From the shotgun, the inside kick. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anyway.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. He moves the chains, and they'll mark him off the 33. And this center down gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. The give to the back. Stuffed almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. They'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You've got to give your QB some time. You've got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And the Bears line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Leaves it with the running back. Nice move to pick up yardage. He He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the corner. Here's the handoff. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Smith wants to throw. Bring in the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. All the way back to the 15. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Caught over the middle. It's Chester. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Bears had it for the 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's brought down the line of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they've completely flipped the field.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Bears had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They're trying to slam it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Dumps it off in the flat. Touchdown! A great catch on 1 for 6.
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about this running back. Running the swing route, spitting it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
And he'll just take the lead, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. In the middle, it's Hawkins. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the miscue, 1st and 15 for this offense. Smith dropping to pass. Unloads to the right out. Picked off. What a play by this defense. Got room on return. Touchdown Bears! The defense putting points on the board. The Padres is always finished, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the score.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. There he goes. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20.
Routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned right.
Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Nice job there by the QB on the zone read because he's watching the D lineman and he knows he has to keep the football and he right away takes it upfield and gets the box.
Smith wants to throw. He's got it on the move. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal.
That's why you got to study your playbook. For all young quarterbacks out there watching, you're not always going to be able to throw it to the intended target. You've got to know where your check down options are because you're going to get hit at something.
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. He's got it out. Run out of bounds at the 39-yard line. But what a return to set up this offense. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Hold on. Offense.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. And here comes the offense on second down. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. 42 Spider. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Punt is in the air. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Smith dropping to pass. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Fires and intercepted. No real chance on the return, but they got it at the 34.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, dude. It looks like
They got this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Use the play fake, now to throw. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Baylor! That touchdown puts him up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble. You better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
it all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a...
There he goes! He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets them up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Running there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Smith wants to throw. Fires left. Makes a connection. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. The Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Catch in the middle, it's Sparks. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Never a doubt. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors and our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in it.
Breaks into the open. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. This offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Snagged in the middle. It's Hawkins. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Rides the back and leaves it. Crosses the 30. He's got away. It's a seam wide open. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24.
Option football is so hard to defend. It basically becomes assignment football. It's almost like basketball where you say, I got him, you got him. Defensive ends a lot of times have to play the quarterback, and once the quarterback pitches it, a lot of times it's the alley defender next who has to come up and make those plays. Those options really stress defenses.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Quick pass on the jet motion. There we go. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
And that's a really good job on the defense, reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it forward on the touch pass. Now I got to go get it, right? Corral that football. He picked up some yards, yeah, but you didn't give up that big explosive play. And now you have to make him earn it now on the next down.
They'll try to run for it. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. And the defense is just about out of room to defend. They are backed up right on the doorstep. And the route is on. Lining up for the PAT. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Lisa, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking wasn't outstanding.
Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Well, this passing attack was on fire last week. Quarterback threw multiple TDs, but they got brought back down to earth very quick in the first half of this game. So here they are now, early in the third quarter. They're trying to get some of that mojo back, taking a shot. I like the aggressiveness.
Behind the line, it's Vaughn. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Lisa. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. The play action fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Touchdown, Baylor! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Smith dropping to pass. Fires to the right. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
So now it's 2nd and long. Off play action. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his man. It's Sparks. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets the give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes...
And the quarterback will take a sack back to the 36. Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead.
He lets it fly. He's got it at the 25. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
And man, he had nobody around him. That's got to be embarrassing for this defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the front.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Looking to get it. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short?
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bears!
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Smith wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly.
And how about this defense really answering the challenge so far today? This offense, you've seen like last week. I mean, they can throw for touchdowns and big yards and big chunk plays. Defense has answered the call, played the deep ball well, played discipline, making this offense really earn everything they get.
That's caught. It's Touré. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passive situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. On the ready. Negative play on 1st down. That's what a defense always wants. 42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Looking for space. It's Bannon. Crosses the 45. There he goes. He's at the 20. Touchdown! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable 4th quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. North Texas has the lead right now. The good folks in Denton have been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Florida Atlantic. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here lately.
It'll be 3rd and long. To the air. It's Buck. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down.
Turning it on. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fires to the big fella. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Second down, he'll throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Gonna look downfield again. Puts it out of the air. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just tripped through his fingers. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Oh, the attempt is no good. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away yet. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chain. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down. 1st and 10. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
After the run, now to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be.
Oh, he's got some space. Snow under by the defense.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He splits the upright. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Dalton. Spins away from the defender. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He finds enough daylight and gets it out across the 45, out of bounds at the 47, and a big run there. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll try the run. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
Green 25.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Here's the pressure. Grab near the sticks. It's Dalton. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Arizona lines up with a 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Buck. Here's a heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense has it. They're on the move. The defense making the play to drive in the dagger with that fumble recovery, and they should be able to run out the clock. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination